Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the Hive. Hello, hello. Hi, Ma. I see a couple people are joining. We are going into our Afro Scoper. All right, our Afro Scope. Share the love. I am the second person up, and I know that Habiba is finishing up. Thank you for the heart love. Yes, yes, yes. Today is a glorious day. So I'm sure some people are coming over. Hello, hello, Genesis. So hello, Princess. Princess is up next after me. So I am going to jump in. I see people are coming in. Thank you for the heart love. Thank you for rocking in the hive with me. I am BeeBeauti, and the hive is where beauty reigns supreme. I am doing a Afroscope Share the Love right now. Afroscope is an amazing group of people who are either African descendants or live in Africa or have a love for Africa. We are found on facebook.com/groups/Afroscope, and soon you'll be able to go directly to the website where you'll get more information about Afroscope, which is a wonderful community. Today is Martin Luther King Day. Yay! So I am kind of happy. No, not kind of. Very happy that my agency recognizes today as the holiday that it is. And I have a day off, which gives me more time to work on BeeBeauti. So it's a wonderful thing. The theme today for Afroscope is Martin Luther King Legacy. Thank you for sharing Wise Courtship. Please share with your followers. Please follow me as well. Martin Luther King Legacy in celebration of his birthday. So legacy to me is an inheritance, our heritage, endowment, or birthright. I believe, and I think many of us would agree, we are a people of royal heritage. We are. And it's very, very important for us to reclaim our birthright and to lead with the power of our supreme energy. Hello, hello, everyone entering the room. As a people of a royal heritage, we have the power to create abundance with the action of eliminating a scarcity mindset, walking in light, and delivering love. We will be able to truly create a universal shift that is required to break all the strongholds that's been upon us. This is something that I know in researching Martin Luther King, because they only give us a little bit in school, but learning the power of all parts of us as a people and how important it was to network. So, the legacy in creating unity was what Dr. Martin Luther King wanted. And he wanted it on the level of a human race. It's vital for us to have unity within our within our separate communities around this world. But until we unify as a human people, that's the only place where true freedom is found. Because if we constantly always have people fighting against each other, even if we're unified in our small little communities, there's not going to be true unity. We have to do it on the human level. And we know it's been a long time coming for that. So some of the biggest lessons that I have been able to get from Dr. King's nonviolence form of activism during the civil rights movement in the 50s and 60s here in America, some of those lessons include the power of networking and creating mutual beneficial relationships. We like to call them strategic alliances. Dr. Martin Luther King did not get where he was on the back of himself alone. Yes, he was at the front, which is a very, very important lesson that I got from him as well, which is the servant leadership of being able to put yourself right there out in the front with the confidence of an unwavering faith, and this that perseverance that you get as a servant leader. That's where Dr. Martin Luther King stayed, on the front lines. Thank you for all the heart love. Thank you to everyone who has invited their followers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. So another lesson within that is that you have to know that everyone's not going to be at your best. They don't have your best interest at heart. Like, yes, we need this network of people. We need these strategic alliances, but not everybody within those communities is going to have your best interest at heart. It's sad to say, but it's the reality. And that's why our Dr. King isn't with us today. So because of that, we have to, I believe in, and I believe we all have to understand that oxygen statement, that put your mask on before helping others, and rise and ascend to the level of collective economics within our communities that then develops into a global cooperative where we're all working together as a human race. So as a servant leader, yes, Dr. Martin Luther King stayed on the front lines. Thank you. I see 5 minutes, Habiba. And he understood that love looked like giving your last breath so that someone else can fully enjoy theirs. Dr. King understood that love looks like giving your last breath so that someone else can fully enjoy theirs. That hit me because it's like, whoa, do I really love like that? That's what Dr. Martin Luther King was about. On April 3rd of 1968, King explained that it really doesn't matter what happens with me now, because he's been to the mountaintop and he's had seen the promised land, and that he wanted the people to know that we have to work together in order for us all to get to the promised land. And the next day, King was assassinated. So we all must stand up in our power and the strength that we have within our royal legacy, in our heritage, in our endowment, and walk, similar to how Dr. Martin Luther King walked, but ultimately just being the people that we are meant to be. And that is a unified, it's just a unity at the level of global cooperative. That's what we're meant to be. So thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for being in the hive where beauty reigns supreme. We are continuing this Afroscope Pass the Love. Next up is Princess, and she is a phenomenal speaker. I'm so excited to be a part of the Afroscope community. We have a group within Facebook, but there's a website coming, and there's just so many great things happening with Afroscope right now. On Periscope, it's a community that is greatly needed, and we're all working together to continue to ascend to the higher levels. So please join us. Princess, make sure you are putting up some emojis so people can see to join you next. Yes. Afroscope. So what do you think about Dr. Martin Luther King's legacy? On this day, especially if you're like me, yes, Princess has the emojis. If you're off work today, maybe working on your own stuff, but at the same time, try to take a moment to think about Martin Luther King's legacy and what it means to you, but what it means to our global cooperative, and what we can do to truly show that he did not die in vain, that everything he was standing on, Malcolm X was standing on, everybody was trying to get us to ascend to this higher level where we're meant to be. So Princess, please go set up. I was just, closing it down for you to set up. This is a part of Afroscopers Share the Love. We are all talking about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy as a part of Afroscope TV. Princess is next. We have the Dirty Southern after her, and we're going to close it down with At Wise Courtship. So right now, Princess in sub, which is suburbia, she is going to set up. At the Dirty Southern will be after her, and At Wise Courtship will be next. Princess is ready. Wonderful. So we're all going to head over there and join her. Thank you for the heart love. Thank you for sharing with your followers. Thank you for being in the hive. Peace and blessings.